what I mean? Oh, so we're all getting in it now, yeah? But yeah, I'm not actually a virgin. I know some of you probably assume I am, because I'm a giant nerd, but no, I'm not. I had a girlfriend for a while. Thanks. She was incredibly religious, which is shit, because I'm not. I'm, like, you know, a full-blown atheist. So as well as being a nerd, I'm an atheist. Which is really difficult, because like she used to give me shit over how atheists are immoral. Because they don't adhere to the 10 Commandments, so therefore they must be morally bankrupt. And she'd give me off all these examples, like she'd say, you know, there was Chairman Mao in China, he was an atheist, he killed a shitload of people, and there was Stalin, he killed a shitload of people, he was an atheist, he had no morals, and there's Pol Pot, and not all religious people talk like that, just my ex. Which kind of 5 years, so I must have been able to put up with it at some point. But, and then I just shut her down immediately with saying, yeah, okay, so Chairman Mao, Stalin, Pol Pot, yeah, atheists, kill loads of people. But then we've got religion, which, you know, Middle East at the minute, Iraq, 9/11, fucking Northern Ireland, Spanish Inquisition, the Crusades, all of that shit, you know? That's the balances are just off. They really are, although, if I'm honest with you, I think there's an argument to be made for the Crusades not being so much about religion as being about boredom. You know, I can just picture 2 nights in England going, Jesus, The Simpsons isn't going to be on for another 900 years. The other one being like, I know what'll help us kill some time. Let's go over there and make war with some brown people. Capital idea. And off they went. But, yeah. I've completely forgotten my place. Shit. Oh, this is bad. Fran? Notebook there behind you on the bar. Enda Kenny. Yeah, we're all kind of in the toilet right now economically, you know, Ireland in particular. And I can just picture like Enda Kenny getting on the phone and being all like, hello, England? Hi, this is Enda Kenny. We'd like to come back now. Oh, what's that? You're fucked too. Well, then Chucky our law. Hello, Germany. Can I just say, I have always loved your sense of style. You know, black leather, red armbands, those with some funny walks. Enda Kenny from Fine Gael is all for that. Oh, you don't do that anymore? Oh, all right. So, call me back when you do, okay? And he's just like, what's he going to call now? Like, you know, like Germany won't know what to do with him, England are fucked too, so that's the only thing he can do, but a shot and Friday. He picks up the phone. Doop, 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 doop. Hello, Greece. Where's your philosophy now, fucker? Like Homer himself, send the Iliad. Don't! Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, I've been single now for about 3 years. And that's been mostly good. We broke up 3 Christmases ago. And, it was, well, okay, it was mostly my fault. We exchanged gifts on Christmas Eve, as you do. And she got me something lovely and very thoughtful. It's quite sweet. And I gave her present. I mean, I'd forgotten what it was now. But I gave her present and she opened it and her face just dropped. And she was with tears in her eyes and she looked at me and she said, John, first of all, you got me a t-shirt for Christmas. And second of all, it's too big for me and I don't like Judge Dredd or the Reservoir Dogs. I wasn't going to throw it away, boys and girls, you know. It was a good t-shirt, but like, just getting back to the story, the crisis We are in crisis mode right now, you know? And again, I'm looking into her eyes and I can see the ember, the fire of love that once was there and burned so bright and only for me. And it's dwindling and dying and it's becoming nothing. And it's just dying out, and I know that what I say next will either destroy that ember completely and we're done, or we could nurture it and bring it back to health and bring the fire back and bring the love back. And I was in total war inside myself. I was in war between my head and my heart. You know, your head is cold, logical. You know, your heart is warm, it's feelings, emotions. And they were just constantly at war, and like that split second that it took me to say what I said next, a little war raging inside me. If I may put this into Star Trek parlance, there's Spock and Bones. Nobody gets that. Fuck you guys. But yeah, so in the end, I listened to my heart. I stayed true to myself when I listened to my heart. I did all I could do. I said to her, "You don't like Reservoir Dogs? What the fuck is wrong with you?" And now I'm single. I don't regret that. Well, there's some things about being single that it's kind of rough, alright, you know? Like, there's a lot of loneliness, there's a lot of desperation. Like at the end of a night, at the end of a night out, anybody do this? You hang around outside whatever late bar or look at my wrist. You hang around outside whatever late bar or nightclub you were at and you're dying, you're gasping for the ride. Or a house party or something. You hang around and you're talking to everything that moves and you know, you're like trying to be funny and charming and you're like, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Or bring me to a house party. Let me get more fucked up. But invariably, you know, the sex that you'll have, that you won't have, if you're me, the sex that you could have will be kind of shit. Because you'll both be drunk and you'll think she's Pam Anderson and you wake up the next day and she's, well, not. Let's be honest about it. She's Pam Anderson now, not Pam Anderson then. You know? Nobody here has a long memory, you know? But, and then the other one, the one that's actually worse than that is the house party one. Because you'll be looking for a house party. And you go back to the house party maybe, and one of two things will happen. You'll go back there, and it won't really be a house party. It'll be about 4 people. And they're all sitting on a chair. They're all sitting on chairs. And there's one person sitting on the 2-man couch, like this. Ugh! And he will not fucking move. And you're sitting on the edge of the couch like this, and you're trying to join in, and they're like, "Who is this stranger that has joined us? Be gone, foul demon." And, you know, that's really awkward and uncomfortable and lonely, and eventually you'll leave and you'll go home and it'll be shit. The other one, the other house party, which theoretically is better, is one that you get to that's been going on all night. And everybody at that house party is 10 times more fucked up than you will ever be. Like, these people are seriously fucked. They are on all the drugs. And you're like, well, okay, I want to catch up, because I'm only drunk, so I want to catch up. Who's got the drugs? Anybody? Who? And there's one guy, there will be one guy there with the drugs. And he will not be sharing. And you'll be like, come on, give me drugs, give me drugs, give me drugs, I'll give you money. And he'll say, no, no, no. I got these for my friends. They're not here yet. Fuck you, man, you're a drug dealer. You don't have friends. You have customers. But yeah, and so, but you'll stick it out. You'll stick it out and you'll stay there. You'll stay there all fucking night. And everybody will be moving around you. It'll be like a music video, where the singer is standing there, stock still, and everybody's moving around 10 times faster than them. And that's how it is. Nobody's talking to you. Nobody's looking at you because you're not on the same wavelength as them. You're not, they're up here. You're down here. you know, but you'll stay there because that's better than going home alone, right? Right? And you go home eventually when the sun's out, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and you go home and you sleep in your clothes and you wake up the next day and you say to yourself, I didn't get home till 7 o'clock this morning. I slept in my clothes. I must have had a good time. And that's a great delusion that fuels us to continue on with all this stupid bullshit. And the reality is, like, we don't want to go home alone. We don't want to be lonely. We don't want to be perceived as being lonely. And we think that if we go home alone, we'll be lonely. But you're never more lonely than when you're alone in a group of people. But the truth is, if you had gone home alone, if you had said, fuck this, I don't want to put up with these people, and you got home alone, at least you could have had a wank. You know? Anyway, thank you all very much.